Hello, it's Pikoala here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Pikoala and I make a lot of Sims content, Sims challenges, Sims Let's Plays, speed builds here and there. In today's video, it's something super exciting. If you guys have not seen my last two videos, I created a legacy challenge solely based on the new expansion pack, the fairy expansion pack, Enchanted by Nature. Now, if you're just like me, I love fairies, I love nature, I love the whimsical and fairy tales and anything fairy core. I absolutely adore and love it. I was really excited about this expansion pack, so I definitely wanted to dive deep because not only in The Sims 4, I love creating stories that just make sense, but also chaos. So a little mixture of chaotic romance stories in The Sims 4 is my forte, and I wanted to create that. And it was really amazing creating, and I don't want to get too chit-chatty, but this first episode might be a little chatty because we're going to talk about the challenge. We're going to play through, don't you worry. This challenge is for you if you love stories. Again, if you like fairy tale, if you love fairies or any like occults, specifically fairies. As time goes on, I'll update the challenge with exactly what packs you need to play this challenge, but obviously most of all, you need The Sims 4 and you need the Enchanted by Nature pack, of course. You love to dive deep in The Sims 4 with not only challenge but just story-like, then this challenge is for you. So let's get into the first episode of The Sims 4 Moody Fairy Legacy Challenge. This is Miss Fiora Everwood. She is a young adult and she's the first generation fairy. She's the Lavender Fairy. Her mood is mainly flirty, so her color is purple. Now, I'll briefly kind of go over the rules while Fiora just kind of ventures out, meets some Sims, you know, just kind of get to know everyone, which she already was about to do that anyways. So I'll briefly go over it because you guys can read it yourself as well, and you guys can go in my Tumblr. I'll link it down below in the description, and everything will be there as far as all the rules, all the generations, all the tasks that you need to do for every generation as well. Overall, money cheats are allowed. Your sim can, you can cheat unless any generation does say, like, gives you a specific amount of money, or, each generation will say whether you're gonna have a certain amount of money or you have to build from the ground up, basically. So who is this? We have Tanina Woodburn, and then we have Nadia Kishka. Okay, I'm gonna come over and give her a friendly introduction. So obviously there's many... Oh, what is she doing? Obviously... Who? Oh! My God. Wait, I'm not ready! There's too much going on. Hold on. I'm gonna give him... Wait, I kind of want to have her go into her fairy form now. Who is this? Oh my God, the whole family's here. I absolutely love this. Wait, you have to change into your fairy form, like, now. Introduction to attraction. Look how pretty she is. Oh my gosh, I can't. See, this is why I had to make her friggin' purple. It's not only my favorite color, but I mean, come on. All right, guys, let me just briefly go over this before I feel like things are already happening and I'm not ready for it. Now, in The Sims 4, your Sims have multiple emotions, and, every generation has its own emotion. Like Miss Everwood, she's going to be the flirty. So she's gonna be very flirtatious. She's gonna be flirting a lot. And not that she's a little bit of a player. Actually, one of her tasks is to find the love of her life, her soulmate, who's the handsomest, most richest man who has the highest status in the village. He's in the group right now. Yeah, that's definitely her goal. But she's very romantic sim, so it's definitely her goal to be, in love and infatuated with her soulmate. Overall, obviously, there's many emotions in The Sims 4. Your main goal is to basically just be that mood. So she's going to be mainly flirty most of the time. She's going to do interactions that will make her flirty most of the time. There is going to be times where she's going to be happy, she's going to be angry, she's going to be sad. But based on her traits, I try to work it where they're going to be less likely that. and they're gonna get out of it quick. They're gonna be mainly their mood that they need to be. Every generation has to have their own aesthetic fairy house. And now let's say one of your fairy sims, they can't have just like a solely contemporary modern home. You have to add some fairy core whimsical vibes to it. They don't have to necessarily be in Innisgreen, the world of Enchanted by Nature, but you do have to start in Innisgreen, and it just makes it more fun to kind of play around and explore each part of the world as well. And you'll see that as time goes on. But definitely check out the rules with each generation, because every generation has a story how that next heir was like made to be with that specific emotion. I'm gonna read off her little story of her generation. So generation 1, which is Lavender and Flirty. So her traits are creative, family-oriented, and love bug. She needs to have the successful lineage aspiration, the enchantress founder, the village's most alluring fairy. You are the prettiest woman in the village, the one people gossip about endlessly. You strive to get everything you want through hard work. Everyone wants your attention, but you only want the most good-looking, adored person in the village. It's true love. It's not for status, but status doesn't hurt. You fall in love, get married, and raise a big, successful family. So you start off with 20 grand, and you build up your aesthetic fairy home with warm family dinners and garden picnics, which we already done the last episode. I made her fairy aesthetic home, literally 20 grand. One of the hardest things I can do is making a budget home. If you didn't see the video, the Enchanted by Nature and expansion pack has very expensive items where it's very hard to not spend a lot of money. So 20 grand was pretty hard. She has to run a successful small business selling all of her craft items or her like creative items. So she's going to be into nature press and pottery. So we just have to run like a small little business successfully, you know, kind of like a 5-star, just running that pretty good. She has to fall in love and marry the most attractive, popular sim in the village. If you want, you can create him or her, or you can download them from the gallery. Completely up to you. She is to stay loyal, because loyalty is her crown. Have at least 2 romantic dates planned a week with you and your spouse, and then raise 5 wholesome, top-notch children, meaning their skills are on par. Their behavior, they have the best mannerisms. They have nothing wrong with them. They're perfect. You have to plan at least like one night or one day in the week to have like a huge like family night or family game night, family day, just something to really plan the day. Totally can be more than one day if you have the time and you want to put that in effort. Totally cool, but at least one day. You have to max romance, charisma, parenting, nature press, gardening, and pottery. I know that's a lot of skills, but it'll be okay. You'll be good. Must befriend at least 5 villagers. So 5 villagers in the world, in your specific area that you live in. Now, she specifically, and I will show you guys. Now, Fiora specifically, I chose her lot to be in the Everdew, which is actually hilarious because I didn't even know it was called Everdew and her last name is Everwood. How'd I do that? Anyways, so yeah, you could specifically have it in this world, completely up to you. Otherwise, you know, if you want to start your first gen in Spruce Dairy Grove, you totally can, but kind of just read the story behind every single part of the world. It kind of has its own story with like, is it really fairy core? Do they allow fairies? But yeah, this main world, the Everdew, specific location is really like fairy core, which is definitely the vibe to have for the first generation, especially to start with. It's not only the prettiest, but yeah, you can kind of switch around to the areas. Like if you want to add in your own lots, you totally can. You don't have to live in this specific lot, but you know, completely up to you. So yeah, now back to this here, Nathaniel Woodburn is actually, this is his family. That's his dad, that's his mom, and they're literally the most richest, famous villagers, fairies in the world. in the world. I wouldn't say she's proper. I mean, she's not like, but yeah, so we have Rain Yarrow. She's already like meeting so many Sims. There is someone that she's not getting along with, which is interesting. So I'm just gonna talk it up because definitely this will help one of our tasks. Oh, I don't know. I guess he's giving happy fairy influence. I think he gave us like a happy fairy mood. I have no idea. I don't know why there's so much negativity going on. I'm not like a big fan of what's happening here. We're showing him something. Do an impression. We have Stacy Corbett. Oh, we didn't say hi to you. I do want to say hi to you. Share some ideas. But oh my god, isn't this such a beautiful fairy? Oh my god. I made this family, the Woodburn family, and when I tell you, genetics was just like, wow, on par. I was like loving it. But yeah, we need to make money, guys, because we only have 411 simoleons and we need 750 to get a small business. So definitely the goal is making enough money at least to do that, and then also be able to open up the business and definitely create some stuff too. Oh my god, this place is so pretty. And let me just say one thing, like it's wild how many beautiful things that the community made with like houses, lounges, like anything like fairy core. They made it so pretty. Yeah, let's harvest some bluebells. Oh my god, I love her. She's so pretty. I can't. Look how purple she is. I went all out. If you didn't know, I mean, my favorite color is literally purple. So, of course, I have to make that first gen purple. I will show you her house, though. Now, it's very limited. The outside, I kind of went, like, hardcore. But because I had a budget, and, again, everything is so expensive, there was only so much I can do. Why is she embarrassed? All right, I'm trying to see. Obviously, it's going to take some time for things to spawn, for sure, but I can collect bottled emotion. Who is this? We have Zaylin Amani, who's a mystical fairy. So emotion potions can be collected in a few places. So she got 2 flirty emotions and 1 angry emotion. So we're just saying hi. I want to have her meet everyone. Acquire a fable. Oh, you know what that is? It's like a quest. And I think we can get money for that. Maybe I have to get to her in order to do like a specific fable. This is his home. Oh, meet our local PikoalaSims. So maybe I have to talk to one of the other ones. Maybe like the garden pal, Spruce Almighty. We just need to make money. I can start doing pottery because I have like enough to start doing that, but Elena Yarrow, she's so cute. Oh my god, for us to have like a best friend fairy would be amazing. Oh my god, I keep getting distracted. There's so much like to see here. But this is their home. Look at this huge castle. I did not make this. Someone else did. Oh my god, we gained like a lot of relationship with her already so fast. We must have a lot in common or some sort. All right, where's our home? I'm already like lost. So you see how like outside, wow, so pretty. What? Stacy Corbett is knocking on our door. Let me set this as the front door. Yeah, so you see how like the whole outside is so cute and so aesthetic and has so many mushrooms and prettiness. And then inside it's like, nah, it's cute. It's cute. I'll give myself that, but it's definitely limited for sure. But yeah, so if we were to start, I think I have to put a chair here. Yeah, but I think if we were to start, I think the cheapest one is like, it has to be like 30 simoleons. Like it shouldn't be a lot. This guy is weird. He gives off a weird energy. I don't know what that means. What is she doing that you don't like? Is she taking emotions from you or something? Fiora has a deep disdain for Sade after she maliciously used her fairy abilities on Fiora. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you didn't even ask for permission. What if I don't want to be that emotion, man? She's attracted to Rain. Oh, they're flirting. Are you guys a thing? They have the same last name. They're married. I'm so funny. New personality trait, bro. No, I don't see that. I'm sorry, I don't. Everyone wants to chat with us. If this can't be real, the story really can't be real enough. No, okay. Let's get a chair. Or, no. We're gonna save a chair. We're gonna save our money. I'm gonna bring this chair over here because we don't need 2 dining chairs. Let's craft something new. Let's do a round base. And then With the nature press skill, we can decorate enchanted items. Yeah, I have one bluebell. I need so I need flowers, which totally makes sense. And we will totally get there. Maybe after this ceramic, I'll have her go and purchase some seeds maybe. I mean, I guess we can just do some starter flowers. Let me do starter a little bit of each, which is 100. I know, it's steep. And it's actually increasing her fun because I'm pretty sure also when you create your fairy, you can make them like those specific things too. That way it's easier because if you don't have them like it, I mean, eventually they'll like it if they're doing it a lot or whichever. But in PikoalaSim, if you manually make them like that specific skill, they will enjoy doing it. Because you know how sometimes you'll like paint for so long and they love painting, but then they're not having fun with it. But now with the new thing to do with having likes and dislikes and stuff like that, hobbies, they have fun doing it, which makes sense. We got Plant Sims. We need a new hairstyle for Plant Sims, please. We can't really do much on her aspiration yet because it's obviously like all about kids and we're not there yet. So we gotta wait on that. But we can definitely focus on like what her wants and stuff like that. Okay, beautiful. Let's glaze it. Wow, we're gonna make good money. Let's do just like a blush. It's fine. Oh, I love how everything glows. Girl, you're making this look like a disco party. Let's change your outfit. Just wear that. Cute. Looks way better on you. Love it. And also too, with your fairies, you definitely like every fairy's goal is to increase their like ability and get ability points. And then that way, so if you say you have like an angry sim, I always go towards the angry sim, but any sim, the next generation, for example, is the cheerful or happy emotion, but they're all about like nature and stuff like that. So definitely you would kind of go towards the nature one. I mean, listen, you can do a little bit of everything, completely up to you, but it just has to fit their character, you know? So what are you, almost at level 2? Yeah, she's almost at level 2. So perfect. So 84, not too shabby. I know she's really tired, but I do want her to just plant a little bit, just so we have these guys sprouting. She gets her gardening skill up, all of that. I have no light in here because literally I ran out of money. Looks like Fiora has felt the effects of luck for the first time. Has a feeling that her bad luck played a role in finding this object. I don't agree with that, to be honest. All right, so she has apple, grapes, strawberries. We got chrysanthemums, daisies, and parsley. All right, so let me plant a daisy. I hope she can kind of get around this. And then we need our own pot for the apple because it can't just grow. Why are you sad? Bad luck, Bobby? Bobble? Why can't I see that? What? Fiora is emotionally starving. Any fairy that completely runs out of emotional force will die. Fiora can regain emotional force by absorbing the emotions of other Sims, drinking emotion potions, using the regenerate emotional force, self-interaction. Let me at least drink this flirty emotion potion. You'll be okay. You're not gonna die. This can't happen on the very first episode and I failed my own challenge. That would be hilarious. We feel okay. Maybe another one? Drink your emotion potion. Okay, emotional force. So it's there. Okay, let's head to bed. I think it's definitely time to go to bed. We'll definitely buy a fairy home. We probably can't even afford it, to be honest. Where are you, fairy home? That's a mailbox. Not what I want. It's 500. We don't need it. There's a fairy home here somewhere. I know it is. Go to bed while you sleep. I will find the fairy home for you. Don't you worry, girlfriend. All right. It only took, what, 5 minutes for me to find this fairy home, and it's literally right across from her home. Insane. All right, but she's sleeping through. I want her to have a good rest so that way we can really get our stuff done today. I also saw in the beautiful river over here, Moondrop Spring. So we can ask how it's feeling. We can ask it to change actually our emotional state, which is kind of cool. We can also bottle the emotion potion. So like if we ask it how it's feeling, we can also bottle up some emotions and bask the emotions, and I'm sure that helps with her emotional force as well. I'm gonna have her take a steamy shower because that will make her super flirty. I love her being in her fairy form, and I think in this specific like location in the world, it makes sense for her showing her true form. But then anywhere else, like traveling outside of Innisgreen or maybe going into like the more less occult, less fairy vibes, then we would kind of change our form. But when fairies like Fiora clean themselves, they leave behind little piles of fairy dust. These fairy dust piles can be collected and used for a variety of things like enchanting plants or gnomes. She's having a party! Wait! Join the dance party! Fly!
Yeah.
Get in. Oh my, guys. This is so cute. She shrunk. Isn't that wild though? Like, she has CC on it. Like, she has CC, guys. It's crazy because I think it's the shrinking thing in the Enchanted by Nature, The Sims 4. You guys did it. I heard there's someone famous over at the lounge. I'm gonna say no because I'm at my own dance party right now. So, you know, I'll check back later. So this is not helping her emotional force, but definitely her social, which is actually really funny. All right, we have to regenerate because it's getting kind of low and I don't want her to die. I don't want her to die. If you see your townies on here in my Let's Play, I did download some from the gallery. So I definitely shout out if you see any townies that you guys made. This is Fairy Council Liaison. Say hello. I do want to do some fables. Oh, there we go. Okay, so a family who owned everything in the world has not finished grabbing their share. And these Sims, you should know, up in the chateau had money to spend without care. Now, Jeffrey thought schools, but dear Nancy thought pools should become their next big endeavor. But they both had such pride, it could not decide on just whose idea was more clever. Ask a fairy for small critter bones? Alright, who do I ask? Should I ask Elric? I already know who her soulmate is, so she has to stay loyal. Get into a relationship and craft a new ceramic. Yes. I love all those wants. We will do that. But we need to get money so you can sell your ceramics. We'll stack up. No. She's not romantically reserved. I know she doesn't like flirt. Whoa. Someone's flirting with me. He left. Oh my gosh. Where is there other fairies? Should I go visit our potential soulmate? You know. Meet our soulmate on the first episode? Oh, it's under stories. Okay. Alright, let me come over. You got some small critter bones? You know where I can get that? I'd be happy to give you what you need for a price. How's 50 bucks? Okay, what the heck? I didn't have to pay for that. She unlocked small critter bones. Small critter bones are very useful ingredients in apothecary crafting. They can be found while foraging for apothecary ingredients. As long as it's not in stock, small critter bones can also be purchased from apothecary table upon reaching level 10. Hey girlfriend, I got what you need. Is it under stories? Probably. No, deliver. Okay. Fable completed 222. And so Jeffrey got sneaky and Nancy got cheeky. Their plans, they both secretly smother. A password reset for the bank account's net was surely to foil the other. But they could not expect the login to get wrecked, and now neither could get any money. So instead of report, they're seemingly poor and nobody won, which is funny. A starseed teleporter has been placed in Fiora's household inventory. An emotion potion and randomized fruit seeds have been placed in her inventory as well. Okay. Oh, we got a cow plant berry. Only 180? I don't want the cow plant berry. Do I need it? No. What do we... Oh, we're at 716. Okay. I could acquire another fable, so let me just see how that goes. But we're almost there, guys. Okay. Stubborn misfortune, 222. They're both... Okay. You can teleport the traveler's shore and then find out what's hidden in there. So travel and collect a fish. Reward is forbidden fruit, live houseplant, end of fable. Oh, we have to teleport to the Sylvan Glade. Sims can travel using Starseed Teleporter, found in Everdew. We have a Starseed Teleporter in our inventory. Wow, 8 130. But we have one, so why do I need another one? Honestly, we have this and I want to sell it. Thank you. Now I have to find it because this is literally like an adventure for me, finding things in this world because there's so much happening. I found it. But we need fairy dust, which we have fairy dust at our house, which I forgot to collect. This magical dust has unique powers and can be obtained directly from a fairy or through foraging. Fairies can brush it off themselves, adding it into their inventory. They also drop fairy dust when cleansing, cleaning themselves, or woohooing and messing around with another sim. Fairy dust has a variety of magical purposes. Fairies use it to activate their regenerate emotional force ability. It can also be used to enchant objects such as plants and items with the nature press. Additionally, fairy dust has the power to bring gnomes to life. These little helpers can aid in gardening, repairs, cleaning, or bravely defending your household from death and evil gnomes. How much fairy dust do we have? We have 3. How many do we need to teleport though? So you only need 1. And we can teleport to the Sylvan Glade. So let's travel to the Sylvan Glade quick. Just for funsies and extra money. And then after that, we'll open our small business. All right, we're here. Why are you sad? Unrequited love? You have to catch a tree fish? That's like very specific. We're gonna send Nathaniel a flirty selfie. We're gonna do it. Even though she looks so... Oh my goodness. Yeah. Get that frown out of here. That's cute. All right, go fishing now. You feel better? She's angry now. Bad reception. We caught an apple. Rain, who's married to like our best friend, getting there. Hey you, I'm in a bit of a weird place right now. Do you mind if I come crash with you for a while? I promise I won't take up too much room. I just need to get away for a bit. No! You have your own house. I just realized she doesn't have to eat anything. So you just eat for fun. Love that. You can just eat as much as you want. How am I going to get a tree fish? Do I have to fish somewhere else or it's only over here? All right, guys. So that was a lot harder than it had to be. I didn't even get the tree fish because it was like hours later. Like it was literally 3 in the morning. And I'm just like... This is not worth it at this time, especially if we don't really need the money yet. But we got a ton of fish. We got a pomegranate. I'm selling all this fish, to be honest. We got like a gnome too, this seed-shaped gemstone. She was also super tired and like emotionally starving. And she didn't have enough fairy dust to like do it with fairy dust, like regain her emotional force. So we had to go home, which is fine. Like I'll get to that a different day. But our main goal is to really open up and register our small business. So let's do that now. I don't even know what we would name it. I'm just gonna do this one and I'm gonna name it, yeah, I kind of like that. And we're going to, we can mentor and train people and get paid for it to like do pottery, but obviously we're not at that point yet. Buy and browse. So we're just gonna leave it at that for now. Let's just keep it at 0. Target customers, I don't really care what. We can open it. I do want to put a light in here. Yeah, I'll just do that. It's fine. I need just at least like 1 light. And I think I changed everything to like residential. I didn't. Wow, I suck. Okay, let me do public for this. All right, she's getting her sleep in because again, she was up all night fishing, trying to fish for a tree fish, which was really frustrating, but it's fine. All right, so get some sleep in and then I'll have you come here and just craft another round vase. All right, get that skill up, girl. Reach pottery level 2. Let me see if I can do any nature press items. 5 daisies. I actually need like a good amount. I'll harvest everything in a second. Let's make it like a matte finish. That might be cool. And we'll just sell these 2. We'll sell these 2. I'll open the business, get people to come. Then after that, we'll go see if we can find Nathaniel. Robin Banks, I'm gonna welcome you. Oh, every time, I swear it's a thing. They're so stinky. Oh, you bought it. Thank you. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Right? She didn't steal it, did she? I just didn't see any money. Wait, let me look. I think she snatched it. She's a criminal. Go take a bath, girl. I'm so mad right now. I bet you if we go into her household, we'll see it in her inventory. You're homeless? Criminal tough gal. Who is here for my business and who's not? I want to know. I don't even want to welcome you to my business. I want you to leave. What are you... Bro, what are you doing? Ooh, a planter pot. That'd be fun. Did you go and harvest the items? Guys, go. Go purchase the vase. They don't like the matte one. Oh, hey, bestie. Your husband's a weirdo, low-key. Hire for enchanted press. Why isn't our, like, potential soulmate coming to our business, though? Who gave us a life lesson on money? That's actually really funny. Girl, wait. Hold on. You need to leave. You're stinking. You work 24/7? Oh my god, I actually have like a really good idea. So after this, okay, everyone's just gathering here, you know. I still can't believe we literally made nothing today. Oh my god, people are peeing themselves. I guess it's still a freaking glitch happening. All right, you feel a little better. I think I have a really good idea. Okay, no one's buying anything. I'm just gonna close. We lost 75, but I want her to actually possibly bake some like sugar cookies and bring it to Nathaniel's house. Like for him and the family. I think that'd be so cute. She's a love bug. She needs to like show her love. She definitely shows it with like affection, cooking, baking, like nurturing type ways. So I definitely think that's something she would do, and she's feeling super flirty about it because she just knows. She's so excited. We just show up at the door with cookies like, hi. And we get to see the mansion. Oh my god. She's brave for that. It's like so intimidating. They're actually normal. She doesn't have the best skill, which is fine, but I don't know. I think it's late. It is late, but to make a I was gonna say like a whole meal. But let's go. Let's go all the way here. Guys, look at this house. This is crazy. This giant castle. Like, what? I want a castle like this someday. Let me just get the creator for you guys. So it's under Fairy Castle Summer Dream. For some reason, I cannot find it in my library. I know I saved it and all, but for some reason, I can't find it in my... so just like look up that specific name and like look up, you know, most popular or most recent. You guys will find it, but that's... Oh my god, I'm gonna get lost in here. Wait, he's coming to chat with us. We didn't even say, we just walked in. We just walked in. Look how pretty. Can we live here? Oh my gosh. Let's all sit together. I don't know where to put these cookies, but I'm gonna put them on the floor. Boast about family. Oh, he's attracted to one. Compliments. Let's compliment the house. She's now attracted to him. He's family oriented. Fiora he's apparently pretty wealthy. Yeah, apparently. Oh, he's going to the fairy house too. It's so late, guys, but I don't care. We have to regenerate our emotional force. Imagine we had like a little fairy dance party. Why? Because he's using it. Oh my god, we need to... I'm just gonna quickly go and regenerate our emotional force. Her sleep is not terrible, and I still want to like hang out. You know, it's about to be morning time, so then it'll be fine. I find it cute. Everyone's sleeping. Look at this cute little... Wow, this is so cute. And maybe someday I'll be able to create something like this, but this is like talent on a whole nother level. Okay. My god, we can already embrace him. All right, we have to get in like a flirty mood. So let's do a pickup line. Check him out. I know we're going right into it, but this is her. She's not like pushy, but she's so confident that she doesn't hold back. Okay. All right. He's super energized. She acquired the romance skill, which is good. That's definitely one of the skills we have to max. I'm going to do a little sexy pose. Discuss interests. Just to get to know him a little bit more. I don't mind his fairy form, but of course she likes family motivated Sims. We should go to a pottery class together sometime. I would love to learn more. And now she's very attracted to him and he loves outdoors. All right, well, at least we have like a pretty good oh, I'm not ready for this. At least we have a pretty good foundation. I think she's gonna like offer a rose to him. She's gonna offer him a rose and maybe not kiss him yet. I'm not ready for that. Adios. I'm leaving. I'm going home. We have a good foundation with our possible soulmate. Look how happy. Wait, I have to get a picture. This is so cute. This is everything and more. All right, guys. So I think I'm going to leave the first episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to actually just have her start doing some ceramics. So I'm going to leave this first episode of the Moody Fairy Legacy Challenge here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think we definitely did a lot. She increased a lot of her skills. Our small business is getting there. At least we're able to register it. So that's something. But she's definitely getting her skills up that she needs to get up. She met her potential soulmate, which is super exciting. She's super happy about it. And listen, we're getting there. We have at least more money than we originally started after our house. So totally cool. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are just as interested as I am in the challenge. If you're not, it's totally cool. But I feel like this challenge can really definitely, like if you're on the offense with fairies or like or not really a big occult player, I feel like this challenge can really kind of get you into that. At least with fairies, at least, because it's just such a magical. But again, this is a playtest for me too, because obviously I didn't play through the entire 10 generations of the challenge. We're gonna do that together. I end up making this a mini series and then playing the rest of it on like Twitch or something, and streaming it, or I do play the full out 10 generations with you guys. You guys let me know, but we'll see. I definitely want to kind of have you guys get a glimpse of the feel of the entire challenge, and then you guys can kind of decide and play on your own. Definitely check out the challenge. I'll leave it in the description below. In the next episode, we'll definitely strive with our little small business, with our potteries. We'll get into the nature press, so we'll expand our garden, and for sure Fiora will kind of gain her relationship, and we'll just have more of a romantic date with Nathaniel possibly. Yeah, I'm so excited for the next coming episodes and this generation especially, and just starting this already and then have you guys kind of join in on it. Leave any comments down below. Leave a thumbs up on the video if you liked it and enjoyed it, because that definitely shows other viewers, and it kind of brings my content to them so they're able to kind of see this as well. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions, suggestions, but I'm gonna skedaddle. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.